Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today we've got a situation that I actually alluded to in yesterday's DDR. There's a blood moon on the battlefield, and Amy's going to play one of the Ravnica Shah clans, say Hallowed Fountain. Does Hallowed Fountain enter the battlefield tapped or untapped? Okay, so like yesterday's DDR, the answer to this one is going to depend on this rule from the comprehensive rules. And just like yesterday, that's a lot of text to go through, so I'll highlight and pick out the most important bits. Before we start, I've got to say, this is one of my favorite rules in the CR. I could probably do a whole week on this one. What do you think? Well, okay, maybe if you don't want that, you might be interested in the article that I wrote that goes through every sentence and every clause in excruciating detail, with examples all along the way of how it does and doesn't apply. I'll leave a link in the description below. So, getting back to the original question, the answer is that Hallowed Fountain enters the battlefield untapped. To see why, let's take a look at the exact bottom part here. The important part is the very last clause, where it says that when we're determining what what replacement effects apply to an object entering the battlefield and how those replacement effects apply, we do take into account continuous effects that already exist and would apply to that permanent. So, Blood Moon already is on the battlefield, its continuous effect already exists, and its continuous effect would apply to Hallowed Fountain on the battlefield. So, when the game is determining what replacement effects should apply to the event of Hallowed Fountain entering the battlefield, the game considers that on the battlefield it will be a mountain that has no abilities. As a result of that, the game will determine that there is no replacement effects applicable to this event, since Hallowed Fountain has no abilities. This is indeed a reversal of previous rules, in which it used to work the exact opposite way, and such continuous effects were not taken into account, which caused a lot of really confusing situations. If you see anyone who remembers this old ruling, point them this way, and hopefully it'll help clear things up, at least until they change the rules again. Here's hoping that doesn't happen. So, has this ever come up in a game that you were a part of? Have you ever seen or heard this ruling before? Join me again tomorrow for another daily ruling. But until then, I hope you have a great day.